Mans that give you no tip. Gang, a DoorDasher makes $2 for the delivery.
I know.
If it's a busy area, they make an extra $150. So if you order a bunch of shit, they get $350.
I ain't gonna lie, confession. Nobody was getting tip on my DoorDash. I was just being a cheap ass. Was hitting. It was suggested tip, but I might have put $0. I'm like that's doing that like,
X does 400K, Train does 400K, Beast does 400K, Ado does 400K. We need 5. If Cenat does 400K, oh God, I'll do 400K. Locked.
Locked.
Okay, but
only
what is that? 5? That's 2 mil. That's 2 mil. That's beautiful.
Cenat gotta go 400. I'm in. Oh God.
I didn't want to make it weird. It's just that I thought, dude, Kai blocked my number. Fair enough, right? No drama there. Just block my number, right? So I can't collect my 100K, which is fine. So I thought, dude, just put it for a good cause. And I thought I'll double that on top of that.
Cenat's situation keeps sliding downhill, and it's getting harder to ignore. Not long ago, Kai was talking like he was about to be the next big name in charity. Big speeches, big promises, talking about building schools for struggling kids in Nigeria, painting himself as a future legend in philanthropy. It sounded clean, it sounded inspiring, and people bought into it. Then reality stepped in, and it wasn't gentle. What actually happened is way messier. A clip surfaced showing a YouTuber going back to check on the schools Kai said he'd build. Instead of classrooms, there were empty lots. No construction, no progress, no facilities, just poverty, broken ground, and a project that looked stalled and bleeding money. The image of a savior faded fast once it was time to show results. This wasn't some small delay either. Nothing had moved forward, no signs of work, no proof of commitment. Just promises hanging in the air while the situation on the ground stayed the same. And when it came time to step up and explain, the silence was loud. What really makes people side-eye this whole thing is the money flex. Kai is known for flashing cash, toys, chains, and luxury like it's second nature. Dropping huge money on jewelry is light work for him. But when it comes to donating to causes helping African kids suffering from preventable diseases through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity, it's suddenly quiet. While other creators and their communities put up serious money, Kai stayed missing. No public support, no contribution, no follow-through, just vibes and posture for the camera. At this point, it feels less like charity and more like branding, something that looks good on paper, helps with taxes, and boosts an image without actually changing lives. That's the part people aren't letting slide. Enjoy the PR glow, then let the real impact quietly disappear.
I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the West Slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, all the water flooding right here.
Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here, and orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to send them to school, and I have to put this upon myself as son of the chief.
And this is your school? Yes. Yeah, can you show me around? Or let me know. Some of them, we have 385 children in the school. So after the school, we pack the chairs for the orphans to sleep here. Yeah, and they sleep here? Yes, they sleep here. Okay, man, this is crazy, bro. This is another classroom, so they learn stuff at. I went to school in a class that's 5 times bigger than this, bro. And we complain about going to school, bro. I'm going to help you today, okay? Okay, sir. Yeah. This building is sinking. The building is coming down. Okay. It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can strong. Yeah, like to make it strong? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have the plan and also the quotation with us. Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here? So, although this building is sinking, the main job problem we are having in the old school is the building is sinking.
That's the pattern people keep calling out. When it's millions blown on fireworks, trips, or flashy moments, Cenat is quick to spend. But when it's a real chance to help people who actually need it, especially kids dealing with poverty and preventable illness, everything goes silent. That's not generosity. That's turning struggle into a backdrop for clout. Here's where things get even stranger. Aiden Ross openly explained why he wanted Cenat to donate $400,000 to Team Water. And it wasn't only about the cause. The money Kai was supposed to donate was the same money he still owed to XQC. Instead of paying the debt directly, Aiden figured the least Kai could do was flip that cash into something positive and help people at the same time. Clear your name, do some good, move forward. That was the pitch. Even with that setup, nothing happened. No donation, no follow-through, no effort to fix the situation. Then things went public. Mr. Beast, XQC, and Aiden ended up on a call, and XQC broke it down in real time. He joked through it, but the message was clear. Kai's big solution to owing money was blocking XQC's number. In his world, blocking someone apparently makes the problem vanish. Some people still tried to frame this as industry jealousy, same lane, same competition, same egos. But then Phantom spoke up, and that hit different. Phantom isn't a random outsider. He's been in Kai's circle for years, and even he said Kai acts completely different off camera, calling him impossible to work with because of his ego and constant slick comments aimed at putting others down.
Chat, in 2025, this is the flex.
It was a whole thing that me, Beast, and XQC were saying, like, if Kai did this, then we do this, because he owes him money. Kai owes XQC money. Okay, he's right, cool. He's right then. Sure, I don't care. I donated $100,000, okay? I'm not donating $400,000. I donated $100,000. I don't care. I don't give a It's that simple.
And it's like, it get to a point, dude, how many times you gonna throw shots at or say a little funny? Do we just keep saying, oh nah, he trolling, or he playing around, y'all? Like, do we just put it there? Like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Do we just keep doing that? Like, when is it not trolling? Is it just, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Always comments coming from the other side of whatever. It's always like that. I don't know why it's like that, but it is.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go. So this new school in Makoko for the kids that's live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school right now.
When someone that close starts pulling back the curtain, this stops being rivalry and starts looking like straight reality. And if Cenat had any room left to defend himself after brushing off Mr. Beast's request to donate to Team Water, that window didn't slowly close, it slammed shut. Old clips started resurfacing, and they didn't help his case at all. One video shows Kai laughing while bragging about tipping $0 on DoorDash, treating it like a joke while real people depend on those tips just to get through the day. Same pattern, different moment, loud generosity when the cameras are rolling, nowhere to be seen when it actually matters. What's happening here feels wrong on every level. You can't spend months crafting an image of a selfless, world-changing giver, then disappear the second it's time to follow through. You can't flood your streams and socials with flexes worth hundreds of thousands while the people you promised to help are still stuck in the same slums with nothing to show for it. That's not just breaking a promise. That's using hope as a branding tool, and the hypocrisy speaks for itself. Kai has no problem dropping serious money on luxury gear, covering massive damage from his own stunts, or spending big to keep his name trending. But the moment it's about a cause that doesn't directly benefit him, everything goes quiet. No updates, no action, no accountability. Here's the part people aren't ignoring anymore. Money doesn't erase responsibility. Wearing the philanthropist label isn't about talking loud. It's about showing up quietly when it counts. And right now, Kai isn't showing up. And the wild part is, it somehow gets worse. Moments after straight up ignoring Jinxy, Kai gets up mid-call and dips to go do an IRL stream like nothing happened at all.
What am I doing? Why does it say Al-Kai? No, tell Jinxy. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jinxy, bro. Tell Jinxy has something playing IRL, but I'm about to do a one-on-one. Tell Jinxy I'll do the one-on-one with him. I didn't want to do the IRL. I ain't gonna lie. I told him not to do IRL. Tell Jinxy I didn't want to do it. I'm not doing IRL shit. I'm not. No. I don't have to chat. Listen, lad, listen. No. Tell him come back. He got on for real? Jinxy ended for real? Oh, God. Bro.
I feel bad now because it's like, the literally was waiting all day and posted a flyer and all types of shit. You saying who give a bro? It's not about who gives a. It's about like the nigga time. It's a stream. You feel me? I don't know. I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it. It might not be on my stream, but I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. So to dedicate a day to now thinking. Bro, y'all just messed up with Jinxy, gang.
You said what?
I just messed up Jinxy.
How?
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
I don't lie. Who said that? Like, I don't know how we supposed to know that because we were supposed to do this again.
Bro, we had to communicate with him, bro. He literally was ready.
He just gets up and leaves. No warning, no respect, no basic courtesy, nothing at all. Even his own chat clocked it instantly, spamming L's and calling him out for how sloppy the whole situation looked. And Jinxy just sat there, read the room, and quietly said he was heading to the gym. Honestly, who can blame him? He got embarrassed on his own idea, in front of thousands of viewers, then left hanging before it could get any worse. After that, the backlash was automatic. People weren't only mad about how Jinxy was treated, they started calling Kai Cenat out for what it really looked like. Someone who only cares when it benefits him. Once the criticism piled up and it started looking like his numbers might actually take a hit, the tone shifted real fast. As soon as things got uncomfortable and the heat came from every platform, Kai did what a lot of creators do when pressure hits. He went straight into damage control. He jumped back on stream, trying to spin the story, saying he felt bad, and acting confused about why the stream ended. Talking like it all caught him off guard, like he didn't just ignore Jinxy in real time while everyone watched. The act didn't land. People weren't buying it. The confusion felt forced. The apology felt thin, and the timing said everything. This wasn't some misunderstood moment. The receipts were live. Let's be real. Nobody should be shocked that Kai eventually apologized, but it wasn't some deep self-reflection or a genuine moment of accountability. It was pure survival mode. His chat was spamming L's nonstop. His name was getting dragged across social media. Clips were spreading. The pressure boxed him in and forced him to say something. This wasn't remorse. This was damage control dressed up as an apology. It was pure PR, a fast pivot to stop the bleeding. And let's keep it real. If that backlash never hit, that apology never would have seen daylight. This wasn't growth. This was damage control. Now shifting to the next controversy. And this one has nothing to do with stream drama or petty beef. This goes way deeper. This is about the Team Water initiative.
Mr. Beast just raised over 8 million years of free water for people with his Team Water charity.
Mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
And there's a lot of new people on the leaderboard, including Logan Paul, who had one of the most dominant performances at SummerSlam this weekend, if not the most dominant performance of all of WWE, and Queso, both of which dropped $100,000 to charity, to the Team Water charity. Trainwrecks, FaZe Banks, Logan Paul, and a couple of other people from the Aiden Ross livestream that promised to donate $2.3 million worth actually did. So those $2.3 million are almost there.
If you're not familiar, Team Water is a massive global effort focused on bringing clean drinking water to communities that desperately need it. This isn't performative charity. This is real impact. Huge respect to Mr. Beast for even pulling something like this together. It's rare to see the internet actually lock in and do something meaningful at this scale. Creators across the platform stepped up. They donated, they promoted, they used their reach for something bigger than views and subs. It was a real moment of unity, a reminder that influence can actually change lives when it's used right. And that's why the absence stands out so much. For context, Team Water has already raised the equivalent of over 8 million years of clean water for people in need. That's not a flex, that's history. Real lives changed, entire communities transformed, all driven by a creator-led movement. That kind of impact doesn't happen often, and when it does, participation matters. Which brings us to the part people can't wrap their heads around. Dozens of creators, big and small, donated to Team Water. Some dropped a few thousand, others put up literal millions, and yet Kai Cenat's name was nowhere on that list. No donation, no signal boost, no public support, nothing. And here's the twist that made it even harder to defend. Aiden Ross came out and said straight up that if Kai donated $400,000, he would personally match it with another $400,000 of his own. $800,000 toward clean water, instantly. That opportunity was sitting right there. Clear the air, help people, do real good. And once again, silence took the place of action. And look, Aiden Ross is far from perfect. Nobody's crowning him a role model, and he's had more than enough chaotic moments on his own record. But in this situation, you have to give credit where it's due. No stalling, no excuses, no long speeches, just a straight response saying he'd match the donation if the move was made. When it came to something that actually helps people in the real world, he didn't hesitate. Meanwhile, Cenat stayed missing from the donation list. That contrast is what people keep circling back to. Kai will burn serious money for chaos, content, and viral moments without thinking twice. He'll go all in when it keeps his name buzzing. But the moment the conversation shifts to clean water or long-term impact, the energy disappears. No urgency, no response, no follow-through. Priorities don't need explanations when they're this loud. At this point, it's just another reminder that the internet cuts both ways. One clip can build you overnight, and one pattern can slowly undo everything. That's the space Kai's sitting in right now. People aren't saying success changed him. They're saying success just put a spotlight on who he already was. And once that narrative sticks, every flex starts to look hollow. Every good deed feels calculated. Every silence feels intentional. Public opinion flips fast. And when criticism turns into a shared belief, you're not just dealing with controversy anymore. You become the example people point to. That's why the conversation has shifted from isolated mistakes to something bigger. Some are even saying Kai influenced a whole wave of viewers in the worst way possible, normalizing clout over responsibility and image over impact. Whether that's fair or not, that's the reputation forming in real time.
Through the alleyways, just crazy, bro. You got babies. Hi. Bro, this made me realize in life, you gotta be very grateful for shit. Like, you gotta be very grateful, bro, because bro, like, what the? Hi. This is like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Holy crap, bro. Oh, shit. Speed! Speed? I'm not Speed. No, you are, who am I? Yeah! Oh, snap, they know me in here. They're in chat, they know me in here. So, you to put NSC in school? Yes. Yeah, can you show me around? Or let me know? Some of them, we have 385 children in the school. So after the school, we pack the chairs for the orphans to sleep here. Yeah, and they sleep here? Yes, they sleep here. Okay, then this is crazy, bro. This is another classroom, so they learn stuff at. I went to school in a class that's 5 times bigger than this, bro. And we complain about going to school, bro. I'm going to help you today, okay? Okay. Yeah. This building is sinking. The building is coming down. Okay. It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild something like that so that it can slum. Yeah, oh, like to make it strong? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have the plan and also the quotation with us. Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here? So, although this building is sinking, the major problem we are having in the old school is the building is sinking. In life, you gotta be very grateful for shit. Like, you gotta be very grateful, bro, because bro, like, what the? Hi.
Amen.
How are you, everybody? Fine. Now give him a love clap. Yeah.
Myself.
We love you, sir, everybody.
We love you, sir. Myself.
Family, you're welcome, sir.
And once the internet decides on a story, climbing out of it takes more than words. And when someone's influence starts getting described in generational terms, this stops being about one scandal and turns into something much bigger. People aren't just mad about a bad moment, they're talking about the long-term damage they believe he's caused simply by being who he is on the biggest stage. Cenat promised to build schools in Nigeria, talked big about changing lives, and then delivered nothing while the projects quietly ran out of money. Instead of helping, he stayed busy flaunting expensive jewelry, streamer setups, and paying off damage from stunts, all while ignoring a $400,000 request tied to Team Water, something Adden Ross had publicly said could also settle a debt with XQC while helping people who actually needed it. That opportunity came and went with no response. Then Phantom, someone who had been in Kai's inner circle for years, stepped forward and described him as impossible to work with because of ego and constant slick behavior behind the scenes. On top of that, old clips resurfaced of Kai bragging about tipping $0 like it was a joke, adding fuel to an already ugly picture. Now the internet isn't just criticizing him, it's framing him as a hypocrite who used charity as clout, talked big when the cameras were rolling, and vanished when follow-through mattered. That reputation didn't appear overnight. It built piece by piece, moment by moment, until people stopped giving the benefit of the doubt and started connecting the dots. At this stage, the narrative feels locked in, unless real action replaces talk. Words aren't moving anyone anymore. People want receipts, not explanations. If you've got thoughts on this situation, drop them in the comments. If this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, like the video, subscribe to BeyondFame channel, share it with someone who's been following this story, and we'll see you on the next one.